Alright, better late than never. I'm back with the recaps. I know I said I was going to do one, but that's only if this game was fucking normal. This game was not normal. The Broncos don't play normal games. They played like a fucking close game against the Raiders. They blew a big lead against Washington. They got blown up by 50, and then they come back from 21 in the second half to win. Broncos get their first win of the year. Am I impressed? It's the fucking Bears. Am I happy? Yes, I am happy. I'm smiling because we got to win, and those are rare to come by with a shitty team like this team. The Bears overall, I don't know what the hell they should expect. Matt Eberflus and Luke Getsy need to go. I don't know what they'll do with Justin Fields. I know he did good, but you got to take it with a grain of salt. It's against Vance Joseph's defense, and it's against the Denver Broncos defense, which is fucking atrocious, one of the worst in football. But anyways, let's go over the scoring and stats and whatever. But like overall, I like to say that the boys didn't give up, and they showed heart, whatever all that bullshit, and they came back and won. The Bears did give them a little bit of the game by going for it, but they capitalized, and that's what that matters the most in football. Every fucking down matters, every drive matters. But let's get to it. First drive, the Bears, I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're like doing options, college plays, running with Justin Fields. Didn't work out. We'll get to that. And then Broncos have the ball, the first drive, 5:08 in. 5:08 in. A little dump to McLaughlin for a touchdown. This guy had a great game today. Our rookies did really good today. So, yeah. And then here comes the Bears. 4 consecutive unhandled touchdowns. DJ Moore touchdown near the pylon. I don't know if that was in or not, but either way, it was a touchdown. Cole Kmet back-to-back easy dumps from Justin Fields, making it 21-7 at half. And then Justin Fields throws it to Khalif Herbert. It makes it 28-7 with 4:11 left in the third quarter, and there's no fucking hope. But the Broncos somehow drive down the field. Nice pass from Russ to Brandon Johnson in the corner. His only reception of the day is a touchdown. Brandon Johnson has 3 touchdowns this year. That's more than Jerry Jeudy. Although Jordan Humphrey has more touchdowns than Jerry Jeudy. McLaughlin has more touchdowns than Jerry Jeudy. Cortland Sutton, at least he's had some touchdowns, but he's still not having a good year. From his standards. Has 3 touchdowns. A lot of other players have touchdowns, and Jerry Jeudy has 0. 0. He's not a playmaker. Fourth quarter, and then the Broncos were fucking cooking. Cortland Sutton gets a touchdown, nice on a third down from Russell Wilson to cut it to 7, and then Justin Fields, I don't know what the fuck. They snapped it. He was bobbling it. Benito knocked it loose, I think, and then recovered by Cooper for the touchdown. We tie it. And then the Bears are stupid. They go for it on a 4th and 1 instead of kicking the field goal. Broncos somehow stop it. They drive down the field, don't get the first down, and Will Lutz kicks a 58-yard field goal. Proud of him. Big field goal. Something he couldn't make week 1, but big game field goal for Will Lutz. And then the Broncos stop it with a Kareem Jackson interception, and that's all she wrote. That's really the summary, the scoring summary. The Broncos, it wasn't a perfect game against a really bad team. There's context here, man. I'm obviously, I don't want to be negative, man. I don't want to be negative. I'm so happy we got this win. I was dead inside at halftime. I was dead inside when we were down 28 to 7. I was dead inside. Wasn't really that paying attention. Still had it on. I didn't want to turn it off because I wanted to see, even if we're getting fucking sucker punched, I want to see the end of the game because Broncos football it's 17 games right now, so it's not like NBA, NHL, or even MLB. There's multiple games. There's like 17 games, so I want to pay attention to see whatever happens, and they come back in great fashion. The defense still sucks. They all suck except Jonathan Cooper, which he did a really good job today with a sack, a touchdown. Jonathan Cooper, I'm not saying shouldn't be a starter though. We should get better linebackers, outside linebackers, but he's a good piece to this team. He's a guy that I would keep. But yeah, let's go over the stats. Yeah. For both teams, box score. Let's start with the Bears. Mr. Justin Fields. He had a great game. I don't care, even if our defense is Swiss cheese. He went 28 for 35 with 335 touchdowns, yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick, and also obviously a forced fumble. And then the Bears ran amok on us. 171 rushing yards. Oh my God. No touchdowns, but still, like, they spread it out, man. Fucking Khalil Herbert, 103 rushing yards. Any other receiving? DJ Moore led in receiving, had that touchdown earlier. Cole Kmet had a couple touchdowns. Again, the tight ends killer linebackers. Singleton sucks, man. He sucks. Singleton sucks. Everyone in the secondary sucks, man. This roster's a mess. Khalil Herbert with a touchdown as well. Tunyon had 18 yards. Tunyon's on the team, I forgot. Justin Fields lost a fumble, obviously. Who got the sacks? I know they got 1 sack. Robinson and Pickens all shared a sack. The offensive line wasn't that bad, but at the same time, there was some... There was one time that Garrett Bowles got away with holding. I know there's probably more, but he got away with holding. I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck? That's holding. But hey, I'll take it. I don't give a shit, really. As for the Broncos, I actually got some sacks. 4 sacks. Nick Bonino, 2.5 sacks. That's good, but Nick Bonino doesn't really provide anything. He's just a pure edge rusher. He's a backup, man. I don't like him. I didn't like the pick, but, if we get anyone better and he give me a backup, then why not? Zach Allen got half a sack. He still has to produce. And then Jonathan Cooper, the boy, the man of the hour, TFL, a sack, and a touchdown for that boy. Secondary, they all sucked, except Kareem Jackson. He had a pick, but he's old. He gets blown in coverage. Let's go to the offense for the Broncos. I don't know why I went defense first. Jerry Jeudy led in receiving yards. That's fake stats. He sucked. One time he caught a ball and he just keeps falling. I don't know what's wrong with his metabolism or something. He falls. Marvin Mims only 2 receptions today, but 47 yards, but a big fucking catch to set the Broncos up in field goal position. McLaughlin again. Beautiful game. 32 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Cortland Sutton, again, not a big game, but he got a big touchdown, so I'm not going to really complain. He did way better than last game. I know he had more yards last game, but he didn't get a fumble, and he got a nice touchdown. And then Brandon Johnson, only 1 reception for a touchdown. This guy's a walking touchdown. 3 touchdowns. He's tied with our fucking $1 million player, Cortland Sutton, in touchdowns. Is that saying something? I don't know. And then, yeah, we can't use the tight ends because Dulcich is hurt. We're really limited. Running backs, McLaughlin. Man, 7 carries, 72 yards. If Javante's out next week, we're running with him and Piron and whatever practice squad running back we got. McLaughlin is a beast. He's one of the reasons why we're back in this game. We started running the ball efficiently. This guy can run between the tackles. He's a fast runner. I love him. He's a really good player, McLaughlin. And he's undrafted. And, I think him and Javonte should be a 1A, 1B. And then, I don't know, P. Ryan, maybe they can release him. He hasn't done anything. I thought he was going to do pretty good. Not like, breakout. But, like, the running backs as a whole hasn't been going strong. I don't think we have a 100-yard rusher this year. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if Javante's hurt, you gotta run with McLaughlin. He had a good game. I think he had 100 yards. Yeah, 100 yards through scrimmage. So really good. And Russell Wilson, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 21 for 28, and he only got sacked 1 time. Played really good, getting his trade value up, even though we're not going to trade him probably in a couple years. I think Russell Wilson, if we're going through a real rebuild, will be our bridge quarterback. I know it'll be expensive, but he'll probably restructure after this year. He's having a really good year under Sean Payton. Offensively, they're putting up more touchdowns, but they're giving up a shitload, so it doesn't really balance out, really. But it's nice to see 30. Remember when it was so hard to score 30 points? And we've done it twice already. And we put up 20 points one time. Yeah, 16 points at the beginning of the year, but like the offense looks smoother, obviously, first game of the year. But we put up 30 points twice this year, 20 points. It's just great, you know. It's just great. And that's all I gotta say. Big win. GG's to all the Bears fans. Stay cool. GG's to you. Stay cool. Sleeping Angels. You're probably not watching this, but GG's to you. We got the Jets next week. We got Hackett. Again, looking back, he wasn't the problem. You know, obviously we suck right now. Our defense is terrible. It's a roster problem as well, not just a coaching problem. But Hackett was he was a problem on offense. Okay, Sean Payton's way fucking better. He's using our guy. He's better at using his guys. Okay, Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy are fucking dog shit. All right. They're terrible. Marvin Mims, Brandon Johnson, give Lil Jordan a chance. Draft a receiver or sign a receiver next year. Get Sean Payton guys. You don't need high paid receivers that don't do shit. Okay? Marvin Mims was the reason we won today. He's the reason why we got in the field goal range. Well, one of the reasons, not the reason. He only got and yeah, he did make a mistake earlier with that muffed kick, setting us up in bad field position. But yeah, overall there was a lot of bad penalties, false starts. Mike McGlinchey has been a big disappointment this year. All these false starts. Garrett Bowles false starts. The tackles, multiple false starts. Man, just bad. Like, these penalties have to stop, man. You know, even if we're not gonna make the playoffs. Obviously, we suck, but. Again, as a team, if you want to progress going forward, you gotta stop these fucking penalties, man. They have to be more disciplined. I don't know. It's a culture thing. I don't think it's a coaching thing. It's a culture thing. This culture sucks, and we need to get better. But anyway, I'm really happy with the win, though. I'm not happy how we won. I'm happy that we won in general. I'm not happy we had to come back from 28-7 against one of the worst teams in football. But we are one of the worst teams in football, so it kind of balances out. But anyway, guys, have a good one. I'll be making a vlog tomorrow at the Leaf game. I'll be at the preseason Leaf game. Make a vlog. Why not? I don't know what players are playing for the Leafs, but it should be fun. Happy that got to see the Leafs in person for a while. First time in like 5 years. I haven't watched the Leaf game in like 5 years. I know it's preseason, but I don't really care. And it's gonna be fun. Good win for the Broncos. Hopefully they can carry against the Jets. The Jets are playing a really good game against the Chiefs, so probably gonna fucking lose and get mollywopped by Zach Wilson, but we'll see. The offense looks really good. Defense, I have no compliments outside of Jonathan Cooper and maybe Nick Bonino a little bit. But that's all I gotta say. Peace.